welcome in the studio, Robert, and thanks for getting in touch with us.
No problem at all. Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, great. Do you want to tell us a bit about you, about
so
your...
basically, I'm Robert McInnes, all the way from Oban.
Okay.
And basically, I've been with Independence Life for how long now? Oh, that I don't know. But I've been through Gary Hamilton and Stuart Abercrombie from the Under Seal. They knew Kevin really, really well. So I do photography as a hobby, and they asked me to be third cameraman, I think it was, for Independence Life. So that kind of works in quite well. And doing the march and rallies is a huge thing for me. I hadn't been involved in this before, and oh man, what an experience I've had, to be honest with you, ladies. And then got to meet Kevin, and ever since, Kevin and I have been friends for ages. We've got each other on Facebook, so we're kind of having catch-ups now and again.
Great.
That's really good. Yeah, we run into Gary in particular all the time. He's at a lot of the events that we end up covering.
Yeah, I was there once. Did I not see you in Glasgow?
Did I not meet you at Stirling?
No, I was in Glasgow at Freedom Square.
Oh, could it be? Well, we're never out of Freedom Square, so it could have been.
Because you had a big stall on, and I was running about with a high-vis jacket and a camera in my hand.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because there's so many people at these events that you kind of end up. What often happens to me is I see someone and they're obviously smiling at me and waving, so I wave back, and I'm thinking I don't quite know who that is, but obviously we know each other, so it's a bit like that, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's totally like that.
So you've been out sort of doing live streams for these marches. Have you done anything else with Kevin?
No, nothing. Just live streaming. That's all.
Yeah, and do you live in Oban?
I live in Oban. I'm currently sitting in my office in North Connell.
All right. Nice.
Were you on the march that took place, the All Under One Banner one in Oban a couple of years back? I was on that.
You know what? Sadly, I wasn't able to attend it.
Well, oh, what a shame. I mean, it was a great
great fun.
Yeah, it was great fun, and we got absolutely drenched. I mean, the weather for March is either fabulously sunny or it's torrential, and it was torrential that day. But it was a great march, fantastic atmosphere.
I was away at that time, but I kept up to date in the websites. But apparently, it was well attended.
Yeah, very well attended. Yeah,
but considering you don't know what the rain's going to. The weather's going to be up here, do you know what I mean? So it's either sunny like it is today, it's now getting dark, I'm just in from work.
So here you are, got involved with Independence Live through Gary and mates with Kevin. So, if you were just meeting, a bunch of indie supporters and you've got in the back of your mind Independence Live could do with a bit more financial support, and so what would you say to them as to why that would be a good way to use their cash? What would you say to them as to why go on to this Independence Live website and leave a tenner or a fiver there? Like why is it worthwhile doing that?
Well, it's worthwhile because you can buy new equipment with it. That's what we need. We need new cameras. We need everything to try and do the best we can in live streaming.
Yeah, and when you're working outside as well,
and also, sorry, Fiona.
No.
The other thing is for the cameras we could do with these rain covers.
Yeah.
Like these rain covers, do you know what I mean? Because the cameras that are out there getting absolutely soaked.
Yeah.
If you know where I'm coming from, and you don't know what's going to happen. They're either going to completely shut down on you, and then you're absolutely knackered after that.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I've seen. Yeah. I think it was one of the TV companies. I can't remember which one, and they had almost like a bin bag over the camera, and then a little hole for the camera was poking out for exactly that reason. Yeah. I mean, because when we're out and about, we're just using. Well, Marlene's got a GoPro. I just use my phone.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you on your phone. Yeah.
And as soon as it rains, that's it. Gubbed. My phone just doesn't work in the rain.
No, that's my gimbal.
That would be a good thing. Do you use the gimbal then when you're doing the live stream?
I use the gimbal.
We've not tried that yet. How does that work?
It's hard going. You've got to have an app for your phone. and then you've got to Bluetooth it to your phone. And then, first of all, you've got to charge it up. When it comes, you've got to charge it up. And then you've got to download the app to your phone, and then you've got to Bluetooth it to your phone, and it's all systems go after that.
Oh, and does it really make a difference to the film quality?
It does, but as long as it's not raining. Because if it's raining, I'll tell you this, I was up in the island of Skye doing all under one banner, and it was absolutely torrential rain. I had the gimbal out. I had to run back to Gary's car and put it in his car because I didn't want my phone getting soaked, and plus the gimbal that I just bought online, I didn't want that getting soaked. And then if it did get soaked, I wouldn't be able to use it.
Yeah, oh, totally. I was at that march as well. I was wild.
That
and
was wild.
It wasn't just rain, was it? It was wind.
It was wind as well, aye. It was wind. But I tell you something, I enjoy what I do for Independence Live. And the crowdfunder last year, it was amazing. How much money did we finally raise? I don't know. That was the Freedom Square one that the crowdfunder went up and he's interviewed Kevin and Gary.
That's right. Fiona interviewed him. Yeah,
that was you, Fiona.
Yeah, we put the film up on their YouTube. It's still there, I think. But
it's still there. I've checked. I've been checking it.
We'll maybe replace it with this one that we're about to do, just to give people a bit of fresh. But yes, I mean, people have been are so generous with Independence Live, and
they have.
What we were saying, we were actually speaking to William Thompson, who does Scotonomics as well, the other day. So we've got him to record a wee bit about his thoughts on it too. And we're using StreamYard, which Kevin provides. We use Canva, which Kevin provides. We're not on Twitter anymore. We're on Blue Sky.
Yeah, I'm on Blue Sky.
I've known him for about 5 years now, and he's always been encouraging and generous. And I mean, our podcast channel, we would have done it. If without his support, we would still have done it, but it would have been slower. And it would have been more difficult because, he gives you access to these things that he pays the subscription for. So, anything we can do to help out, I'm very happy to do that. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, it sounds like, like you were saying, like it's a friendship now between you and Kevin. And that's good for him as well, because in some ways doing these things is a sort of, not exactly solitary, but you're not necessarily. I mean, he's sometimes out and about doing things, but he quite often isn't. He does he's in the background.
He does the all-in-one. What's it called? All-in-one live stream.
The restreaming, and he's
the restreaming. That's the one. Thanks, Fiona. Glasgow, I think it was, when we were there. Me and Gary were there, and we had the big tent, the big marquee up.
Yeah.
And you were right next to us.
That's right. Yeah.
And then I seen a clockjes, and I went, I know these people. And then I went, oh, okay, I now know who it is. It's Fiona.
Yeah, and you didn't. That, if I'm thinking, that was the one last April. You didn't see me until after I'd given the speech up on the stage, because I was pretty nervous about doing that, and I kind of know that once I get started, I'm fine. But actually, before I get started, I'm pretty nervous. So, but I thought it was that was such a good day actually, and
it was.
And the setup,
it wasn't
the setup
raining.
that they got at George Square was brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was amazing, and then they had the barriers as well.
Yeah, and then the weather was fantastic. I mean, that just couldn't have been nicer that day.
It's Gord McIntyre Kemp. He's doing an absolute amazing job.
Yes, totally.
You know what I mean? Because I've been following all this First Minister stuff, and ever since I got in tow with Independence Live, and I was watching one today, and then the first one was David McGuinness. Right. He was on this morning doing his newspaper review.
Oh yeah.
He was on this morning at 10:30. The two Davies. I've been watching them. Have you watched them?
I have seen them now and again, but do you know, one of the things that I find quite hard, because we spend so much time creating podcasts, you actually don't have very much time left to watch other people's stuff.
No, you don't.
So sometimes we miss, we miss quite a lot, unfortunately. But
and I've been speaking to Indie 2 Cafe as well.
Oh yes, they're great. We
like Lorna, Neil, Nancy, Eddie, Henry. So I'm having a full night right through from the Sunday online on Zoom. So it's It's coming together, guys. It's coming together. If Independence Live want to crowdfund even more,
There's
and
one
then
on the go just now. I think
is
that
there?
people
I
can.
didn't
Yeah,
know.
I think the spring
There's
crowdfund.
always one on the
There's
go.
always
Yeah.
one on
Right,
the
aye.
website, Independence Live's website. There's always a
Yeah,
link.
there's
to
always one on the
Yeah.
go. So it's a question of bringing it to people's attention, which is why we
Yeah.
thought we'd do this, because we did it.
Yeah.
We did it
Yeah.
last year, and you know,
It's
I
great
mean,
to be on, guys. Thank you so much.
That's
Oh,
all right.
fine.
And one of the
Yeah.
great things, because we're all from different parts, you know, so
Yeah.
it's one way that you can get together and chat to people, but also
Yeah.
the crowdfunder helps with, I mean, you guys in particular doing all the live streaming, you must have
Yeah.
quite a lot by way of travel costs and things.
We do.
So
We end up staying down in Airbnbs and that. So that's, and I think Kevin once helped us with the cost as well.
which is really good because some, you know, not everybody's got spare cash
Not
that they
everyone's
can
got spare cash on them. No, they haven't.
and especially when they're given so much of their time as well. You know, that's
That's
valuable.
it. That's valuable as well. But
Yeah.
where's the money coming from to help us stay down? And for like me and Gary coming all the way from Seal and then Oban,
Yeah.
by the time he comes and picks me up in North Connell, and we end up driving elsewhere, that's going to cost money.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what the crowdfunder can support. Anything.
That's what we can.
That's the
what it
way
can
we can do
support
it
as well.
Yeah. We're going to be speaking to Kevin in a little while, actually, once we've finished speaking to you. So we'll get him to maybe say a bit more about that, because it is it's really important. And I mean, people are very generous, actually, the viewers and the people who watch the footage, all the stuff you record on the marches are really grateful, especially if they can't get to the march. You know, I think it's made their way, it helps them feel that they're part of the occasion, even if they can't be there. So
that's right. But then again, go back to march and rallies, that's costing money as well.
Yeah, totally.
Because by the time you shut the road off, from my experience, because I do Charities Day in Oban, I'm with Oban Lawn Lions Club in Oban. By the time you do the road closures and get the road shut off, that's where you start costing money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need the Glasgow Council to put the barriers out, or the police even, to help shut the road off. And that's where the money comes in. And I'm sorry to say, but I mean, what can we do? We can't do anything about it.
We just have to live within the rules there are. But what about, you know, if you had if there was some other young folk like you keen to get involved, what would you say to them? Would you recommend?
I would say come along to any of the march and rallies. See Kevin or I. We'll be happy to meet you anywhere in Scotland. If it's Freedom Square, Glasgow, Stirling, I won't be there in June.
Right.
Because we can't make it.
Oh, that's a shame.
So I'm only doing, because there's 3 coming off this year. Glasgow.
Be Glasgow, Edinburgh and Stirling.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. And Kevin will be happy to meet everyone that you can, anyone that's available, like young faces. Please, please, please come and see us. And we'll show you what to do, because we need young blood coming in.
Definitely do. It's great. It's great to see that you're holding up that end.
We need young blood coming in.
Yeah, we do need to kind of hopefully get the fundraiser going and help that to happen. Yeah, great.
That's basically all we can do at the moment. But as I say, guys, it's young blood. The young people need to come in and give us a hand.
They do. So you're the inspiration for that. So hopefully people seeing your face, your address might decide to get involved.
And I can send them Kevin's way. It's not a problem.
That's great. That's good.
So it's been a pleasure meeting you guys it's been ages, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. You too. Yes. Great. Well, thanks so much for coming in to share that, share your thoughts with us, because we'll put it together.
I watched you last night.
Did you? Yes, I said hello to you in the comments.
Yeah, I watched you last night. Well, I was in the Indie 2 Cafe. It was good.
Some great speakers at that event. Yeah.
There was great. I done one with Chris Packham.
Oh yeah.
In Perth Concert Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year before.
That was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, we were at that as well.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I got to meet him at the end. And me and Gary got a picture taken with him, me, Gary and Stuart. And then I wasn't there for the David Heyman one.
Right. No, that's this one that's just been. Yeah.
That's this one that's just been now.
Yeah.
Live stream is good. Live stream is good fun.
It is good fun.
It is good fun.
If the internet works.
Yeah, if the
Yes.
internet, exactly. If the internet works.
Because
I mean,
the way Gary does it is he's got a big router that sits in a pole.
Mm.
And it's like a box. It's like one of these funny shaped boxes. And you just feed it to the camera. Simple as.
Brilliant.
I've never seen that done before.
No, I've not seen that done before. I think Kevin was trying to explain it to me at one point, and I sort of said, "Oh, look, Kevin, don't give up because I'm not going to get the hang of this." But I could tell that Kevin liked it, rated it as a bit of kit.
But I've started making YouTube channels as well.
Oh, good. What's your channel called? We'll go and give you a follow.
My one is Robert McInnes. I'll send you in a private chat, but if I can remember what it is, I'll do it after this. I'll send you.
No, that's fine. Send me a
I'll send you a Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll have a look.
I also work in a croft.
Wow.
And I've started putting videos up. I done an interview with an Irish lady.
Uh-huh.
Now, we done, what was it? A Christmas event for the kids. Oh man, it was great fun.
Was this an Irish lady that lives up in Connell?
In Tralee.
Oh, in Tralee. Okay, right.
She stays right next to the caravan site there. And the croft is just round the corner from her. So we had done a Christmas event, and see, to be honest with you, I was in media. Because I went and bought a mic, one of these Bluetooth mics that you clip on.
Yeah.
I went and bought one of them. And see the amount of views that I've got. I've got 100 and something views.
Very good.
But I didn't overlay the first video I done. I just made it and put it up, right? But I didn't overlay it properly.
Yeah, but you've got to start. You've got to start somewhere, and just the advice that we got. You just get your videos up, and then you'll get better as we go along.
You've got to start somewhere. But please,
well, I will
guys,
definitely.
If you can, it's Castlewood Croft.
Right. Okay.
It's called. Have a look. I'll send you in Blue Sky.
Yeah. Perfect.
But as I said, guys, please get young blood coming through independence like we can do with you. As I said at the top of the show, I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Great.
Good.
It's great meeting new people. I mean, I've met you guys before, but not been on the show, if you know what I mean. This is my first show. I was pretty nerve-wracking. I was feeling pretty nervous. I was coming back from work there. To be perfectly honest with you, but now I'm on. I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, glad you've enjoyed